Hey guys, welcome back. It's Monday. Sorry for the delay in content. Got sick over the weekend and needed to take some time off to rest. But we're back. It's Monday. Hey, and over the weekend we had some great fights, and that's what we're gonna go over quickly. Yeah, Peter Yan. Like I said, guys, I put money down on Peter Yan to win. We won some money. It was definitely not the way I thought he was going to win. I didn't think it was going to go all 5 rounds. I thought this was only going to be 3 or 4. Thought one of these guys would tire out. But my man Jan got it done, and he added a few dollars to the Draftkings pick. So I think we got a little over $7 to add to the 310 card, which is basically what I want to look at now. Where do we want to add that money? Who do I want to add that money on? So let's go ahead and pull those stats up. It is this new guy coming in to fight Pantoja. Do we want to put the extra money on that card, or do we want to throw it on the undercard with Rachmanov and Ian Gary? Somebody's got to lose. These guys are undefeated. I would put. I think I'm going to put. If I was going to put anything extra down, maybe on Rachmanov. I'm thinking he's going to get it done. But both of these guys are going to be unpredictable in this fight. They're coming in top notch. Neither one of them wants to lose that O. So we'll see what happens. Should I? Man, the extra $7. So usually, guys, on this one, I'm going to bet on the whole card. Not sure what I want to lock in at. I'm still going to watch the presser before I probably make my final decision on some of these fights. You know, I'm looking down there right now and I'm like, let's see, main card. Not really sure about these featherweights. I have to look more into it over the week. But just looking at the Bryce Mitchell versus Gracie, it's hard to go against a Gracie, but I've seen Kron lose lately, so skeptical. Bryce being the flat earther, I just always want to root against him now that he'll argue with that flat earth. So I'm going to go with Gracie on this one. So right now I'm leaning $5 on Gracie. I'll look into these featherweights a little bit more, see who looks a little bit more promising. And for the heavyweight fight, man, I think this is good. Cyril Gain hasn't really been tested with somebody as good as Volkov on the feet, in my opinion. Usually they just been out classing him with some wrestling and tapping him out or controlling him. So I don't think that's where Volkov's going to go with this. And I think this will be a real exciting match. Where am I leaning with my money so far? Hmm. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I've seen enough Cyril Gain to say that he's going to get it. I'm leaning towards Volkov. I'm gonna have to look into the DraftKings odds, see what the odds are thinking, look into maybe a few other sources, and come up with my decision after the weigh-ins and the pressers. Uh, you know what? I'm just not an Ian Gary fan, so Rachmanov, $5 automatically going to Rachmanov. Should I put the extra 7 on him? That I'll determine later down the road. Maybe I'll use that as like a parlay bet. Not sure yet, guys. Still pretty early before we get to this. This isn't until December 7th. So still got plenty of time to lock in and argue over these. For the main fight, Pantoja versus Kai Asakura. I've heard good things about this guy, and they're throwing him in on his debut right into the championship. Um, Pantoja looked pretty decent on his last fight, so maybe this is a banger. I'll have to look into Kai a little bit more. I'm going to lean Pantoja, but we'll see what the betting odds have to say. See if I can change my mind by weekend or by the week of the fight. Since there's plenty of time and we're not in a rush for any of these, got plenty of time to deep dive, especially into this featherweights. I don't know really much about these guys. So I will be diving much deeper into all their fights. Already seeing a KO that's already looking promising for Nate here. Um, and I'll probably do several videos. I'm gonna probably do a fight breakdown of each one, and then make my decision in that video who to lock in with. I think that's how we're gonna do it this week, guys. Since I was behind on the content, play catch up. I think I'll put out a few this week, few next week, and see if we can tag team back up with Jason. Now that I'm feeling much better, not feeling under the weather, guys. So yeah, let's go with that. So if I just had to lean towards it, leaning towards Pantoja, I'm already gonna just lock in Rachmanov. Ian Gary just gets on my nerves. Um, Cyril Gain, I'm leaning towards Volkov with some stand up. If Cyril Gain is as good as they were hyping him for a while, then they may have him as a favor, and I may change that up. We'll see. Want to hear what Volkov has to say with maybe some pressers or see what's going on there. I'm going to go against Bryce Mitchell because the world is round, or at least some sort of spherical shape, maybe like a pear, maybe a little bit fatter at the equator, maybe a squished ball that's bouncing kind of look to it, but it's not flat. So we're going to go with Kron Gracie. The Gracies are great, the whole family, OGs. So I'm sure he's been training up. He looked like his cardio wasn't there on the last fight that I watched, I feel like, with Kron Gracie, but hey, he's a Gracie and his name's Kron, so we're gonna go with him over Bryce Mitchell. I'm already gonna lock in. So Rachmanov and Gracie, $5 each I'm gonna lock in for you guys on that. I'll have to look into these featherweights. The featherweight class intrigues me because that's a lot of movement going on there. Um, just with the reach and a KO, Nate's looking promising. Let's see, Troy. Ooh, also got a KO. Second round. Man, oh man, I'm gonna have to go deeper dive. A draw. So he came out with the draw, so that wasn't probably that impressive. All right, and he had a KO before that. Ooh. Man, both these guys might be hungry. They're trying to make waves in the featherweight category with a bunch of dangerous guys. So yeah, maybe these are the new up and comers. So let's see how hot they look. I'll do a deep dive on that individual fight, and we'll see what picks up later in the week. So I'll probably do that one first. That way we can do a more intense deep dive on these guys. And then on each one, I'll finish each podcast showing you guys the lock in on DraftKings. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Sorry about the delay in content again. I'll be more diligent this week, so and next week. So keep your eye, hit that notification bell so when you see more of these videos come out, they're not skipped. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Go ahead and hit a like, that way YouTube will help share these videos. Appreciate you guys. See you on the next one. Peace out.